boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about color. So we're going to talk about these three colors: red, yellow, and blue. These are called primary colors. And when you mix these colors, you get secondary colors. So I have a helper today. It's my daughter, Eiley Rose. Say hi, Eiley.
Hi.
And Eiley, tell us what happens when you mix two primaries.
When you mix two primaries, like red and yellow, you get orange.
You get orange. Okay, Eiley Rose, what happens when you mix blue and yellow?
You get green.
Very good. And finally, blue and red.
Purple.
Good. So those are our secondary colors. So what we're going to do today is you need to have a brush, some water. What else, Eiley?
A paintbrush. Markers. A clear sheet of paper. And paper.
What kind of paper is that?
Watercolor paper.
This is watercolor paper. So this can take a lot of water and it'll help mix these markers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint with the markers basically. So these two things were in your art kit that I sent you. Okay, so you're gonna need both of them. It's just a clear sheet. If you can't find the clear sheet, you could use a baggie from your house. And if you don't have a watercolor paper that I sent you, you can use a regular paper. That'll work too. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these down, and Eiley Rose, first thing we're gonna do is put our paper up so we don't get it dirty, and we're gonna work on our sheet, okay? All right, choose a color, Eiley. We're just gonna start making a design right on our clear.
I think I'm gonna do blue.
Okay, and so what we wanna do is we wanna put, I'm gonna just like first make like a wavy line in the middle, just like almost like a S. And I'm just gonna kind of fill it in, and you kind of have to work quickly, that we're just making a design so we can see how the colors are gonna mix together. Okay, so that's it. I just put a little bit of red down. Gotta work quickly and use the side. You don't want it to dry. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna work with yellow on this side. You wanna kind of fill the space. Don't touch each other because you'll ruin your markers. You wanna get close though. See how I'm getting pretty close there? So go ahead and get close, and you can go all the way to the edge if you want, or you can leave a space and do another color on the edge. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little yellow here. And then I'm gonna do a little blue. So maybe blue over here. And then a little blue here. And then maybe I'll do a touch more red when Eiley's done. Okay, touch of blue over here. So you can expect the blue to mix with the red, and then you'll see what's gonna happen. Okay? Do I want more red? Maybe we'll do a touch of red here. There's a little space.
Ooh, mine's already kind of turning green if you can
Uh-oh.
see about right.
Be careful, you're gonna ruin the yellow. Try not to mix your colors with the marker, otherwise you might ruin your markers. Okay, I think I'm done. Excuse me, Eiley, I need yellow. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead, since I worked quickly, it should still be wet, leave it to the side, and I'm gonna get this, almost ready, Eiley?
Yeah, just right there.
Okay, get your brush, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint our white watercolor paper, or your regular paper, whatever you have. We're gonna paint it with water. Just get it wet. Okay? This should be fun. And it's not too messy, so that's good too.
Oh no, one of the paintbrush hairs is falling off.
Oh, that might happen. That's okay. When it dries, you can always pull it off. I got one too. Okay, there we go. Okay, so get it nice and wet. You want it pretty wet, not dripping, but pretty wet. It might curve on you a little, but that's okay. Mom and Dad could help you hold it down, or you could have a friend. Eiley, you want to help just hold it on the bottom for me real quick? Okay, and this is the hard part. You might have to have parents help. So what you want to do is pick the sheet up. You're gonna, the clear sheet. You want the part that had the marker on it to face down. down. And look what's happening. Okay, Ellie, you do yours. I can already, just touch it and I can already see the colors mixing. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. Ooh, and when all the colors mix, what do you get, Eily?
You get brown.
You get brown. You might need to have a napkin nearby. I'm gonna tap that part. So be careful, if you put too many colors together, you'll get brown. And then if you have an extra paper, you could make another print. If you have an extra scratch paper handy, because there's still a little bit, and you can do this on your own.
I got black.
Oh, you might dab it off a little bit. That's okay, the middle's beautiful. Now what we can also do is, here, I'm just gonna show you. Can also mix the corners when it's, after you make the print, if you have empty space on the side, Eily, you can just go like this and blend your colors.
Mine's pretty much dry.
Yeah, just get it wet, that's okay.
Pretty.
There you go. Get it wet, that's pretty. Good. Good. Nice. And if you, here, well, I bet if we put a little bit on there, should we try an experiment? Let's try a little bit here. And then get it wet.
I'm gonna try just a little red because.
And then get it wet, see what happens.
Don't
Oh, there you go. That
Okay,
looks great. So if you make a mistake or you want to add a tiny bit more, now be careful. You can add a tiny bit more. You can always add more too when it's dry. But I'm going to leave mine like this. But you can take that sheet and you can use it again on a scratch paper and see what happens. Makes kind of a cool print. Mine was dirty, but that's okay. So you can use this again and again to make different prints. Now, what we're gonna do is we are gonna leave this to dry, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna draw some little characters on there, okay? So that's part 1 of our color lesson. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
That's it, boys and girls. Save that paper and we'll draw on it next time. Bye-bye.